What's up guys, Chris Ramsay here, welcome back. Today we got a few things on the plate. First of all, this table is super shaky and my little tripod's standing on it. Usually I'll have a tripod, like a bigger one, but I just ordered one, so I'm waiting for that. So until then, this is the setup, this is the deal. As you may have noticed, I've got my Phenolphthaleina shirt. Look at this bad boy came in today. Phenolphthaleina.
Phenolphthaleina.
To all of you guys who've picked that up, the quality is actually pretty great. I'm gonna be doing more with Teespring in the future, so expect more memes, and I'm probably gonna open up my own store in Teespring with my logo on different things. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below. If not, you know what, screw it. Also, just unboxed this. Want to thank Fairplay, these guys. Fairplay is my absolute, and I'm not endorsed to say this. This is not a paid sponsorship. Fairplay is my favorite brand of clothes in the world. And I reached out to them a few weeks ago. I was like, hey, would you guys want to like collab? You know, you interested in sponsoring the channel or whatever? And they were like, you know what, we could send you some clothes, we like your style. And they sent me clothes and I'm super, super happy. So I got like a bunch of pants and t-shirts and a sweater and all that. And in that came this sick jacket. Got a little Fairplay tag there. If you're interested in Fairplay brand, they're out of LA. And literally my favorite brand of clothes. I won't talk more about it, but if you're interested in checking out their line of clothes, which is really dope, I'll leave the link below. I'll put up some photos of like the clothes I got once I like start putting it on and stuff on Instagram. If you want to check that out, head on over to my IG. But enough about that, let's get back into the magic. First of all, I want to thank a lot of you who've supported the project I put up recently on YouTube, which was Voodoo. And I know that some of you were like, well, this is YouTube, this is a free platform, no. I do understand that, I really do, and I love YouTube, and this is my main thing, right? So I don't want to release things with companies, really. I want to kind of do it independently. I use YouTube as my sort of platform for that every now and again, because a lot of you are magicians who want to learn stuff. I thought I was going to do something a little bit different and not follow the same trend all the magic companies are following, i.e. I'm going to show you half the performance with some dubstep and 3D lettering, and then, you know, try to sell you a trick that you don't even have a clue how it works, because I'm not, you know, I'm kind of lying to you in the trailer, and I didn't want to do that. So I took a different approach where I talked to you guys straight up like this and showed you a full performance, and that was it. That was my whole thing, you know. I wanted to stay away from that whole marketing thing. So a lot of you were super supportive, and I'm really, really thankful that you understood that and that you kind of got my direction and where I was going with this, and how I want to kind of build a trust basis with you guys, that I'm not in it to just sell you shit all the time, that things that I care about the most, like these creations, are close to me, and I don't want to just put them out there for free, and I think I have a right to do so. You know, it's part of my livelihood, and it helps the progression of magic, and it filters out those who don't take magic seriously and those who do. So I think it kind of gives you guys a chance who really bought it, and it sets you apart from those who didn't, and thank you. That being said, if you still want to support the project, it's still up. I'll leave the link below. And here's a quick snippet of another performance I did. Check out the reaction here, it's pretty dope.
Oh shit, autograph combos.
All right, done? I want you to draw what that ace looked like on that card.
Can do it.
You're doing good so far. That's pretty much exactly it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll leave the deck here, because I don't want you to think I'm doing anything funny with the deck. It's been in view the whole time, the camera's seen it. Did you sign it? Sign that too, because you signed the other one, right?
Yeah, of course.
So what we just created, all right, is like a voodoo doll. Because to make a voodoo doll, you have to have like a personal item, right? Like a personal thing of someone. And we just made a voodoo doll out of a card, all right? So
Okay.
this is like the voodoo doll, and the original is somewhere in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. We're gonna destroy this somehow. We're gonna destroy it. How do you want to destroy it? You choose.
Fire.
You want to burn it?
Yeah, burn
All right, cool. What else do you want to do?
What else?
What else do you want to do? We're gonna destroy it. Rip it?
Yeah, rip it.
Okay,
Let's
look.
go, man.
So watch, look. We'll rip it. All right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna burn it too. Look, you decide whatever you want to do to it. You decide. So we're gonna burn it. I'll even, you know what? I'll burn the back of it too, like that. Eh? You see how it's burnt now?
Yeah, it's burnt.
And it's ripped.
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing. Here's how voodoo works, right? If you do something to the voodoo doll,
Yeah.
it should happen to the other doll, to the real thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Look. Nothing in my hands. Watch.
Oh
If
man.
you did this,
Watch, watch, watch. Look through here, look.
My voodoo, man! Puxa pra
oh, they're dead. They're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
god.
the?
How?
Houseway! Houseway!
You guys gonna get Kevin crazy.
Oh damn man, ça c'est impossible man. Ça c'est oh fuck man, no.
You can keep that's your voodoo doll. You can keep that.
That's what I chain avec.
How? How?
Damn!
What? Mais non, c'est impossible man.
You remember you saw the card,
Yeah.
right? You looked at, you held the card.
Yeah.
It wasn't burnt.
No.
It wasn't ripped.
How?
And you decided to rip and burn it.
How?
You decided to rip it. You decided to burn it. You could have done anything.
Fuck that. What, bro?
Let me see that card, man.
Non, yo, elle est brûlée, man. Elle est brûlée, les deux sont brûlés, dude.
Yo. Yo, vagabond.
Yeah, man.
Again, if you want it, link below. The number one question that I was asked about this was, I don't have blank cards, or I don't have money to buy blank cards. Where do I buy blank cards? I realize that a lot of you don't have either access to like Amazon or stuff like that. So I decided today I'm gonna show you how to make your very own blank card. And you might be thinking like, well, how is that possible? Well, there is a way. This is an actual method. And you can take a normal playing card and turn it into a blank card. Now, blank cards can be used for many, many different things, whether it's just like a simple routine where like you make the card invisible or whatever, or in this case, you can actually use it for the voodoo effect. So you can take whatever card back you want and make it into a blank card. We're gonna get into that right now. All right, so for this tutorial, what you're going to need is first of all, a card, preferably a card with not a lot of ink on it. So like Ace of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs, obviously not Ace of Spades with the big spade on it, because we are going to be stripping away what is there. And how are we gonna do that, you might ask? Nail polish remover, that's right. This is basically like paint thinner, so you're gonna have to raid your mom's cabinet. And you're gonna need some cotton swabs, these little cotton dabs here. You can either use Q-tips as well, or a rag if you wanna use a rag. Just be careful, not like to protect your surface. Always protect, I don't care about this desk, but if you do care about your desk, protect it because it will take the paint off. It's pretty potent. And don't apply this stuff here to an open wound. I did that once and yeah, don't do that. So here we go. What we're gonna do is we're going to take the cotton dab. Also, I'll leave a link below for blank cards, like bicycle back blank cards, if you wanna buy a whole stack of 52 of them. They're relatively cheap, and if you have access to them, I think it's a good idea because then you never have to worry about doing this. But if you don't, this is also a really good way of doing it if you're in a bind and you're at home and you need a blank card. Again, be very careful with this stuff. Don't drink it. This goes on the cotton swab, just like so. You're gonna apply some there, soak it all up, and then you're going to wash off the heart. All right, I'm going pretty rough because I want that to be completely gone. All right, see that? Disappeared. You can also see the ink right here. Now again, this is a really simple way of making it. The results may vary and they might not always be perfect depending on the ink. So you want to be extra careful. Now for a blank card routine, this does not have to be a perfect blank card, okay? Bear with me if this isn't a perfect blank card. Sorry about the shaking, as I mentioned, and that will be fixed. Once I've scrubbed that, you're gonna wanna let that dry. And once it is dry, you have yourself a blank card. Let's have a look at it. Hold on. Yo, where the focus at, bro? There it is. Boom. You might still see a little bit of it, but again, that doesn't matter. It depends what you're using it for. If you're using it for this effect, for voodoo, I mean, that looks like a blank card for all intents and purposes. You don't need anything more than that. Let that dry out a bit. It might warp, so if you want, you can stick it in between a book and let it dry out. But that's basically it. You have now a blank card which you can write anything on, which is really cool. So make a couple of these if you're performing voodoo or if you're performing another type of trick. I use this as well for like my Omni deck variation or whatever you want to use it for. You can do this. So if you're doing like an ambitious card or something, this is always funny. You stick that in there and then you rise it to the top and you go, oh, I don't think that's your card, is it? No, that's not your card, is it? And they go, no, it's not. You just kind of like throw it away, do something else. But cool little variation for ambitious card if you want to add that to it. Just a fun little thing. Or you can keep that in your back pocket and be like, your card traveled in my back pocket. Oh no, that's not your card, is it? It's a funny little gag, but all the things you can do with blank cards. Blank cards are great because you can write anything you like on them, so be creative with that. That's how you make your very own blank card. You're welcome. Trying to give a thumbs up here, but my thumb won't fit. Never mind. So there you go. That was pretty simple. That was simple enough, wasn't it? So again, for those of you who've supported the Voodoo download but didn't have a blank card, another thing you can do is have a blank business card or a business card with a blank back. That also works for this effect. Just be careful when burning it. So anything with the least amount of writing on it. But as you just seen in this little tutorial, all you gotta do is go out and buy some nail polish remover and apply it with a little cotton dab thing and you're good to go. So again guys, thanks so much. Stay tuned this weekend. I'll be dropping some more videos, and on Monday we have a very special tutorial. I surveyed a bunch of you over the last week to see what kind of content you guys want for tutorials, and the next couple tutorials are already in the bag and they're very cool and they're exactly what you guys asked for. We got some color changes in there, we got some mentalism and much more. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It helps out this channel. The table keeps shaking. I got the earthquake effect without actually like adding it in. Oh my God, the hype is real. If you guys like the video, hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe if you want more sick content. And we'll see you on the next video. All right, peace.